And yes, and taking its sweet time to load. Mm, July. Such a month. Haven't done anything other than random exploration. Here, and here, from here. Or, no, it's here. There? One of those. Anyways, just looking around. Bonfire. Like it's been almost a week. That spell is doing nothing for us. Let's say dead zombie or dread zombie. Oh. That was anticlimactic. Since we did it the other way. Whatever. Got that lick. Good morning, Amanda. Hi. How are you doing? We're just wandering around through a random temple. Standard Elder Scrolls procedure. How beeth your morn? Where are you, anyways? The Milky Way, right? The Milky Way galaxy? I am in a central time zone. It's a zone of existence. We all live in time zones. About to finish getting some emails. Oh yeah. Yeah, emails. I always like look at messages and then I'm like, I'm not awake yet. I'll come back to that. Just a little standard run-of-the-mill looting. Nothing particularly spectacular going on here. I think I'm kind of dragging this out. I mean, I've never sold stuff to the guy in this house because I didn't have the DLC. That wasn't my first playthrough or second playthrough. So I'm kind of doing some things that are different.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
And I'm like, we're almost done with the game, so no. But then we're gonna play Skyrim next and some Morrowind.
I got what you need. You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
You know, I bet Amanda that playing Morrowind would be good for me because I could develop the different character voices that I would have to use to read. Indeed.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Absolutely nothing.
That's a fair deal.
Just wondering how much that'd be worth. That was a lot of weight. Only $1,300.
Well, you drive a hard bargain.
I drive a hard something else too.
An excellent bargain. A good price for a good customer.
Prior, that's much better than an AI voice mod. You've got a certified boyfriend. Bit. Certified bit. Can be ridden like a horse. A dirty horse. That didn't work. We're going to try that again on a later date. I have Dunmer characters to work on also, so it would be nice to see. Oh yeah. Huh. Because I can't just fudge it. I gotta have accurate character voices. I have to think about that.
Thank you for your
Patronage. Okay.
walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
Good morning, Kirkbray. How'd he do today? He doesn't like to buy potions. What kind of crap is that? On guard buys everything. On guard. Alright. Honestly, you guys are getting me kind of excited to play Morrowind. We are definitely going to have to play that on the morrow.
I'm really tired. Yeah, my favorite customer. What do you got?
Potions! Although I don't, really.
That's more than I'd usually...
No, it's not, Orgnolf.
I think I can move this item for you at that price. I can't make that deal.
Right.
Even if I can't make that
Schneik bars.
deal. I think I can move this item for you at that price. I'm glad that's done. I need a nap. Shadow
Stop
hide you.
putting my viewers to sleep. And me. You and your yawns are so friggin' infectious. Oh, I'm so enjoying this right now because it's using my brain, but not my body. I've been using my brain a lot of work, but I have been using my body more. Or, no, my body's been getting used more. So much moving, moving physical things. 350 tons of rock. And like 54 tons of steel. And backfill. Doing this allows for very little doing. It's by far Beth's best. You could argue it's their only game. Oblivion and Skyrim are nearly clones of it. Good evening and good morning. Another day older and deeper in debt. I looked up your raisins thing too. Raisins date. It's an old French saying. It's often mistaken because of the spelling of raisins. It was a really good joke. Good old
How are
raisins.
you?
Dandy, thanks for asking. We're gonna dump leftovers or a pile of stones. I cut a nice piece of iolite. And I want it to turn into a magnificent piece of iolite. It's so big. At least that's what the ladies tell me. Oh man, you know, I do miss certain references here and there, but I've got some jokes, Kurt. Let me see. There's two of them coming to mind, and I'm not saying they're funny, but they do have references. One of them is about my good buddy Ed Sullivan. But the first joke, honestly, maybe you can ask this to your fellow connections and contacts and get me an answer, Kirk. Because I'm wondering. It's a question for the ladies. I'm kind of curious. Ladies, after you wash that man right out of your hair, do you follow it up with a man-resistant conditioner? I think that song has a different meaning these days, though. Gotta wash that man. No, gonna wash that hymns right out of here. No. Should start making like a basket of nuggets. Every time I go to a mine. Ooh, big chunks. There's a joke there, but I bet Amanda could offer the female perspective a lot better. It's an unfinished joke. It is. Because it instead of making you go ha ha ha, you're like, ah, I'm not sure, buddy. About you or your jokes. We gotta run over and drop these in the actual repository of arrows. Let's find out how many we have. $1,832 iron arrows. We're getting close to 2K. Keep wondering if it's gonna roll over to 2K. Once we get to 4K, it'll be HD. Ah, my Ed Sullivan joke. I actually had to look up Ed Sullivan to get a better idea of his accent. I'm gonna need to work on his accent too, because I'm gonna do that joke at the upcoming show. Ow. Yeah. Reality. So check this out. I'll just kind of bring you guys up to speed since I'm not sure how much you know. No, don't tell me that. The Late Show is canceled. Well, the Late Show, they're moving it to a different theater, because actually, that's what Tom Kelly was saying, is that they're moving it to a different spot. They're going to be filming it at a different spot, and I don't think they're going to be filming it in downtown Manhattan, which is really going to, it really takes away from Manhattan being Manhattan. I mean, it's just turning into a... It's turning into like a tourist town.
How do you do?
But it's like, what is a tourist town without places to tour? I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Jeannie about that one. Wow. Canceled. That's wild. Speaking of canceled, so I got asked to produce a show. It's, wait a minute. The Late Show is late. It's actually finally the Late Show. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. The Late Show. Does that mean that they're gonna cancel the Late Show? Making that the Late Show? We can do this all night. We can do it till it gets late. And I got asked to produce a show, and basically, with all the other details aside,
Good afternoon.
I got the contract, signed the contract, everything's good, everything's golden. Venue calls me today and says, hey, your comedy magician was kicked out of casinos in general 15 years ago.
Head on.
And I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll fill that 15 minutes with something else. Fudge stickers. So I gotta find me another comedy magician. My side even making that joke. Yeah. Well, there's two ways to hit low hanging fruit. And one is to just hit it nonstop from every angle. It's kind of like going in there with a scooper and you scoop up all the low hanging fruit or all the fruit that's lying on the ground, and then you put it into like a fermenter. And the other way is to try and cut out the bad parts and salvage what little good you can, but that's a lot of work for very little results. So you just hit it hard and hit it with a lot. There was a comedian that sent me a bit about pegging or something. What did she say? Am I a pagan again? Am I a born again pagan? And then she said, maybe I'm just pegging up where I left off. I don't know. It's very, yeah.
Hello.
I was like, the way she delivered it. The Norm Macdonald approach. No, it's not. No, it's not, Kurt. Brother, because, like, I put on a show, and he came to the show and bought a ticket. And then he put his name in the bucket, and he did part of the open mic part, and he did a good job. And I've seen him in other places.
Hello there.
Seems like a good guy. But he said that like 15 years ago, the casino security guy was saying that his outfit looked effing gay or something like that, or extremely effing homosexual. I don't know. However he said it, he said that he complained or something, and I don't know. Then they kicked him out. And it was a different place then too. Like it's a completely different franchise, but it's like they're just being sure, and so I'm like, all right, yep. Which I've got plenty of people who want stage time. And add to it, the venue.
How are you today?
They pay. Like, and I don't just mean they pay, I pay. I forward that on. I argued for I negotiated for the comics to get a decent amount of money. Whereas, like, one of the other people who was organizing shows, they were just talking shit about this person and that person, and they're like, yeah, I'm not even paying the openers this year because there's too many thirsty comics, and if people don't like it, they can suck it. And it's because there's just no money in producing shows. And I mean, he's kind of right in that, but it's like, why are you gonna try and, because he had spent like $5,000 on a website, and he's trying to pay for that. But it's like a lot of these bar shows, how much extra sales can you get them in a night? Because it's about customer retention or customer acquisition, and people don't go to comedy shows. They go to see comedians. that they know,
Good evening.
which is kind of like a hard fire to start. But at the same time, people will go to comedy shows. The difference I'm talking about is like a theater with 100 people versus an arena with 50,000 or 10,000, even just 1,000. So, I don't know. It's interesting, but I don't know where I was going with that.
Hi there.
Yeah, the business end. It's fun. It's fun. But yeah, that's part of producing shows. So it was an interesting day. Had to give him the bad news. That was tough too, you know. But the day moves on, the week moves on, and we move on. I have a saying that I wrote down. You're always winning. Even if you just lost, as long as you pick yourself up, start working towards the next win, you're always winning. Relatively speaking. You know, if you're in second place, you're not winning, but you're working on closing that gap. Putting forth the effort means you're always winning.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. She's so nice for asking. Oh, what do you think of that, Amanda? He says, clearly, we need more losers. That's funny. You know,
How do you do?
that does seem to be the easy way to do it. That's how all the bad guys do it. I don't want to win more, so you just lose more. That would be doing me a favor. Could you all just lose more? Then I'll look winnish. Elder Scrolls fans have nothing to watch at all. Ah, that's why I need to get on this thing that Amanda keeps offering to help me with. We need to do this Fraser thing, because if we whip that out, who knows what else we could create. And I think I got a formula down to making it easy. I've got about a week and a half left on this project, and then I've got some odds and ends, but hopefully I can
Hi there.
get things back together after I get some backfill in. So that should happen in about a week and a half. Elder Scrolls 6.
Hello there.
How do you do?
That's why you said you're gonna do Morrowind. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well met.
Best way to take out a skeleton is with a big weapon. Forget spells. Smack
Yeah.
and watch the bones fly.
Go on.
Heard any news from the other?
You gotta get your Dunmer accent down so you can do your Niles. Niles Halalu or something like that. I don't know, one of those names. You gotta pick something that sounds very Somerset. Let's do a mission, shall we? I was really looking forward to having that magician on the show. whatever. Schnitzel Barnes. Then I was gonna get this other comic on the show, and he like... that. Is it on the ceiling? Hmm. Keep hearing bells. Okay, so let's see. I sent him a message. And basically it says, can you do this time, this day, this is the amount, and this is the place. And he's like, yeah, I could be down. How do I know this is real? I'm being contacted by a page of gemstones. And so I wrote him back, do you have Facebook? Everyone else on the show's on Facebook. And then I video called him, and then he video called me, and then I video called him, and we haven't talked. So I'm like, well, So now I'm like, oh shoot, it's Friday, isn't it? That means, yeah, tonight I'm gonna have to go to the Laugh Hard comedy show. Expecting a call, so if I disappear, it's because Dirty called. Duty. Oh, Duty is calling. Yeah, it is the morning. I understand when Duty calls. Yeah, tonight I'm gonna have to go to the Laugh Hard and see if I maybe I'll get some clips of that. So that'll be interesting. But I'm also gonna see who's there and how they're performing. I'm gonna be there as a talent scout. Not a big time talent scout. I'm not like scouting for a movie, but that would be cool. I need to get into an entertainment town. I mean, if he persuades in Oblivion, he should have to try to say what the joke is. His character is trying. Ah, that's funny. That's funny. I'll tell you what the joke is. I still gotta tell you my Ed Sullivan joke. Have to bribe, coerce, and joke. Now, the coercion, I can do that. And that'll probably count as the joke, too. The bribe... what is the other one? I can hear the Dunmer sound. Dive. The only thing I got is that sound of them going like. Nice place you got here. Or maybe complaining about people complaining about them being Dunmers. I don't know, generally just an elf-related disposition. Hello. But not always. Alright. We were doing things. How close are we to leveling up? Whoa. We're about to level up. Score. I know we already trained. Alright. Blast it all. I can never find a bed when I'm tired. No.
My word. You startled me. Are you real?
Damn it. I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't know that was gonna happen as soon as we hopped in bed. What a bunch of crap. I was putting that one off because of that bonus. Because I did actually get the bonus from the boots. I wanted to wait. And we'll get the bonus from the boots from doing the other one. Anyways. You'll feel the experiencing Morrowind acrobatics. Unchain yourself. Oh, I'm getting excited about it. I think, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do, that mission. But I'm not gonna do this bonus. I will do this. Fortify agility. Yeah, I'll wait on that. User Ann.
I'm sorry to impose upon you like this, but I'm in need of assistance, and I don't know what to do. My husband, Alaron, is missing.
And?
It all started when Alaron became foolish and started gambling. He'd visit the arena every week and spend our hard-earned money on bets. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen. He was certain he could win us a fortune and move us somewhere nicer, like the Imperial City. It didn't take long for Alaron to begin losing. He resorted to borrowing money from a usurer to cover his losses and place new bets. As you can imagine, it didn't pay off. He ended up owing around 500 gold. We could never have that kind of money to pay back the usurer.
And?
Yesterday, the usurer, Growmiez, sent for my husband to meet him at the Lonely Suitor Lodge. He hasn't returned since. I fear for his life. Curden isn't known for his patience. Please, I'm not wealthy, but I'd give anything to see Alaron again.
Okay.
You will? Oh, thank you. Please be careful. I don't wish any harm to befall you either.
Okay.
I do miss him so. And when he gets back, I'm going to kill him for making me worry like this. Farewell, and be careful. Curtin is not to be trusted.
Well, I'm gonna take him out. Just get on stream and then download. Open MW. Oh, okay. Open Morrowind. I like it when things are open. I miss 24-hour America. But then again, nothing good happens after 9 o'clock. Isn't it 2 o'clock? Nothing good happens after 2 a.m.
You get any closer and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off.
Oh yeah, why is that guy all upset?
I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now, walk away before I get...
Oh no. Am I having stream problems? Doesn't run so well on its own. Well, that's not good. I get it though, because I mean, this game was meant to be run on what? XP? Maybe Vista?
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, actually, was this game made for a 32-bit system? Nah, it's gotta be 64-bit.
None of your damn business. I'd tell you if I liked you, and I don't. Go ahead.
Let's see. Admire. Not sure I have the time to do this properly, but we're gonna try and say, your hair looks like it was done professionally.
Don't try to manipulate me.
You didn't like that. By your mother.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Such is that. Not now, not later, not ever. No. I salute you. Most impressive.
Gotta get me some points here.
Don't. I salute you. Most impressive. What? You sure? That's cute. Don't. That's amazing. I don't talk such rot. Don't try to manipulate me. Don't try to manipulate me. Not. You can't scare me.
Well, just wait till I get behind the door and you walk through it and I jump out. Then I'll scare you.
I see.
So now, tell me about this aileron guy. He's feeling touchy about his salon experience. I imagine that would probably cause a little bit of cranial tension.
Maybe I know him, maybe I don't. But since you're so interested, I know something that could jar my memory.
Money?
I just learned that a family heirloom, the axe of Dragol, which one of my stupid relatives lost, is located on Fort Grief Island in Nibbin Bay. My informant tell me it's hidden in the main keep at the center. Don't know what's guarding it, but I'm sure you can handle it. If you go there and bring it back to me, I'll tell you exactly where Aileron is.
Did permanently. I think he is having some salon faux pas.
Yeah, it's a battle axe with the word Dragol carved into the haft. Huge. You can't miss it. I ain't gonna draw you a picture.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a bunch of bolognium. Is it an axe made of bolognium?
Time's wasting. He's safe for now.
Sure he is. Alright. Ooh. Oh, I still gotta...
Are you ready to go to the boat?
Oh.
Fine. I have it waiting for you at the dock next to the magic shop. Now get out of my sight.
Bet they had a lot of laughs coming up with this stuff. Well, yeah. I mean...
Lucky I'm not making you swim.
Yeah. Some guy's sitting there like, yep, this is a good meal. Fruit, bread, cheese, and it is. Way better than having, like some pre-packaged fruit slices and some Cheez-Its. Not a very good snack. Used to be back in the day, but not with what they're made now. They don't burn very well. Makes me logy. I met this guy once and he was a jerk. Well, that sucks. Unless the jerk also had some lube involved. Then it's the kind of jerk you want. Was he a jerk chicken? Because that's okay if you've been drinking. Most of the ES stuff, Morrowind's writer. Oh. Nope. Jerk chicken would have been easier to digest. Oh. Burn. Okay then. I mean, we're gonna look for pearls, right? Gotta look for pearls. Ah, how beautiful. See Bravo and the Imperial City at the same time. Means we can see there all the way up to there. It's a long distance. We can make a phone call here, but not there. It's long distance. But wait, hold on. You can make a long distance call for under $1 if you just dial 10-10-321. You can talk for 20 minutes and it's still cheaper than AT&T. Prime Oblivion. Clearly being a jerk is no impediment to my speech these days. Let's see, I had another joke. It was good and I was trying to like marinate it. Not the Ed Sullivan joke, it was a relevant joke. Maybe it'll come back around. Come back around. Nothing? Isn't there like some kind of secret switch that opens this door? I know I probably ran past it like 5 times already. But that's a lot of boats. They just let their boats pile up out here, huh? I was counting on you, Kurt. I was like, I'm gonna look down, and Kirk's gonna say, no, it's right there. Well, so much for that. I'm kidding though. I actually thought that I was gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember this one, because I had a hard time with it last time. There is a switch, and I have to find it. I think it's in the water, though. I do not see it in the water. Oh, it's easy to pull your weight around here, Kurt. You just laugh at my Ed Sullivan joke when I finally tell it. It's gonna be worth it, I promise. Not when I tell it now, but when I fix it and make it funny. It's gonna be worth it. So worth it. starting to not think it's in the water. And to make things worse, out of all this we're having to go through right now, there's not even any Nern route on this island. I mean, who's running this show? Oh, Kirk, here's a question. Chicago dogs. Got that dog in you? Want some glizzy? I don't even know what that means. But I had to say it for the algorithm. It's now satisfied. I think I'm gonna look at my old stream and watch me do this mission. And we'll know how to do this mission. I'm starting to be like, psh. What do I just come back when I want? Never had a Chicago dog. Huh. And now it's sunny in the daytime. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know why. But for some reason, that weird combination of every gross thing that I don't like is amazingly delicious. I mean, how did I miss that? I'm running around, running here, running there. Good grief. I mean, sweet relish, an entire pickle, poppy seeds, and it's that nuclear sweet relish too. Ooh, fancy.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It appears as though Kurdan has tricked another poor soul with his axe story.
And?
You haven't guessed it yet? There never was any axe of Dragol. It was just a ruse to lure you out here. I fell for the same trick. In my case, he told me if I retrieved the axe, he'd erase my debts. I was such an idiot to believe him. You're now the prey in Kurdan's insane hunt, just like I am. And here we'll most likely die.
Whoa, that sounds positive. You're like very optimistic, right?
Clever ruse. I wonder how many have died falling for it. Kurdan doesn't make most of his money being a simple usurer. He also invented what he calls the Hunter's Run. People pay him a great deal of money to hunt and kill living human prey. No questions asked, and he takes care of the bodies. He uses the dungeons under Fort Grief as the hunting grounds. I was placed here because he knew someone would go looking for me. I'm sorry you got mixed up in all of this. I hope you can fight. It's our only chance of escaping alive.
Okay.
Don't bother. The door to this place is now locked. The only way to get out is by descending into the Hunter's Run and killing the hunters. One of them will have the key to the door. That's Círdan's rules. It's the only way we can win. I wish I could help more, but I can't fight. I've never held a weapon before in my life. Please, get us out of here.
All right.
Círdan is treacherous. Be wary, friend.
Well, the least you can do is hold a weapon. I mean, there's no time like
You
the
must
present.
get us out of here.
I'm gonna level up in here because of the sneak. Ooh, shadow banish. Cool. That's what you get for hunting people. What did we call the bow? Giant vibrator. That's right. Sometimes people just need a good orgasm. Right? Ow. Big old spiky thing comes swinging at you. Usually you gotta pay for that. It's not these days. I mean, it's just what people need. I think everybody would be a little bit happier. They just had a good orgasm. Oh. Aw. I thought I could get around it. Whatever. Be that way. Oh. Score with the nerd. Score one for the nerd. On behalf of both genders. Oh, man. Oh. Yes, I agree with that, Amanda. Absolutely. That's actually my platform. I remember Obama ran on hope. And, I'm gonna run on orgasms for everyone. Good ones. We need good ones. I heard that twang. Very similar vague promises masking as novices masking as expert. Yeah, nobody knows. Nobody knows. That's what I learn is there's more things I don't learn. And there's even things that I unlearn. Ooh. Aw. That's not the kind of smoke I wanted it to light up. Wonder if I can hold a torch by one of those. I doubt it. There's no way to apply the torch. Yeah. I can't, like, swing the torch at it. Imagine stumbling through all this. Well, yeah, I mean, is this the bathroom here? Where do you wash your hands? I defeated all the hunters. I should search the body of the orc for the key to keep the door, for the key to the door of Fort Good Grief. Good grief. I found the key. Return to Aileron and get us both off the island. Yeah, is that... I mean, that looks like the bath. So maybe that is the bathroom. Well, I mean, that's... Where would you... There's got to be a chamber pot. And this kind of looks like a sewer. Maybe we'll get to see Ninja Turtles from Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time. That was the biggest freaking cash grab. Apparently in Elder Scrolls you just go anywhere. Yeah, I mean, to give them credit, they have bathrooms in Fallout.
I'm gonna bleed you slow.
Oh, yeah, I can't go yet.
I'm impressed that you killed all my clients. Doesn't matter. More will come along with their purses fat with gold and hearts lusting for blood. Too bad about Alarin. Didn't need him anymore now that you're here. At least now he's free of his debt. Do you really think I could afford to let you leave here? The key you found is a fake. No prey has ever left this island alive. And I aim to keep it that way. You were right about one thing, though. This is my game, and I'm changing the rules. Tell me what you've got.
Stop moving.
Whoa.
I returned to find Kurdan himself standing over the corpse of Aileron, whom he'd murdered. I had no choice but to attack and slay him. I should search Kurdan's corpse for anything that may help me get out of these ruins. Oh, there's another guy around. Ooh, a cheese wedge. I'm gonna eat your cheese. I've discovered on the Orc Hunter was indeed a fake, and the key I discovered was a fake, and the real key was on Kurdan's body. Never intended to let us leave whether we won or not. And the real key should allow me to unlock the gate room inside the Hunter's Run. And then leave Fort Grief. I will then have to bring username and the sad news. Rajira the Keen Eye. Not that keen anymore. I love the orcs in Oblivion so much. This guy needs to let loose some tension. For sure. And way more personality than Morrowind orcs. He was so tight. And I think this guy was his hairdresser. Got upset. But I was upset her. Alright. Time to do the dirty. Probably should shed my hat.
Speak, citizen.
Just in time,
You
too.
too.
Alright, where is she? Hey, lady, want to hear a joke?
Something's wrong, I can tell. What's happened to Alaron?
Oh, right. Sorry, username Anne.
When I saw the grave look on your face, I knew something had happened to him. And what of that fetcher, Curtin?
Well, he was trying to fetch, and I was in no mood to be fetched.
Then Alaron's death has been avenged. I told him that the gambling would lead to this, that foolish man, but he never listened. Before you go, I have this for you. Alaron told me that if he ever got in trouble, this could be used to bail him out of jail. He'll not be needing it any longer, and I want you to have it. I'll not take no for an answer. I know you did all you could, and for that I thank you. Now please, go in peace. I wish to be alone.
For an answer. Well, at this point of the game, I've got so many items. What do I get out of this? Sneak? Speechcraft. I actually looked up once to see if there was like somebody who ASMR reads all of the books in Elder Scrolls. And I don't remember if there is or not. There's a lot of books in the Elder Scrolls. Sheesh. I had another joke it's on the tip of my tongue, but we'll come back to that. I have to make that call. If I miss you guys, have a good day. I am actually ending the stream here, Amanda. Thank you for coming by. I'm sure that if she was having a better day, username Anne would like my Ed Sullivan joke. See, I was talking to my good buddy Ed Sullivan, and I said to my good buddy Ed, I said, "Hey, Ed Sullivan, what are you doing? And he said, I'm preparing for a performance as a clown. And I said, well, what are you going to wear? And he said, a wig, a nose, and some really big shoes. It's all in how you say it. Anyways, you guys are fantastic, and I hope you have a wonderful day because you deserve it. I'm going to go move some rocks. I'll see you next time. And hopefully we can do some more tomorrow.